Myself, Shafik Ahmad. I'm working as a general manager and vice dean of the Secure Academy at Secure Meters Limited. And Secure Meters is involved in the energy solution company and working for energy metering, gas metering, home controls, pump efficiency solutions, and in many more MNC related areas.
So myself, Pradeep Kumar. I'm a senior motion graphic designer in design and communication teams. And we look after all the corporate communication, graphics, videos, marketing collaterals, and all the promotional content we need to represent our company. So our team is responsible for that. And right now we are taking care of the Coursebox too.
Of course. So you are a global company. In how many countries do you currently operate, and roughly how many employees are part of your organization worldwide?
We are in 9+ countries, have offices, and most of the we have business and our solution in every continent, and our workforce is around 7,000 plus.
One thing that stood out to me when we spoke earlier is how seriously you take employee training. Why is investing in onboarding and internal training so important for your organization?
Actually, our industry requires deep technical understanding from metering fundamentals, knowledge of solutions. We provide soft skills, smart grid systems, and that's why the domain knowledge is very essential for us. And strong onboarding ensures that new joiners become productive quickly and confidently. And we also believe systematic and learning drives consistent quality, safety, and customer trust.
When a new employee joins the company, what does their first months typically look like in terms of onboarding and training and basically getting to know how to survive their first months initially?
So the first month is very busy for them. Initially, they will undergo induction training where there are a number of classroom sessions on domain knowledge, organization structure, safety practices, quality practices, standards, and also we allocate some of the courses from Coursebox to undergo so that they will come to speed quickly.
Before implementing Coursebox, how will you handling training and onboarding for employees? I mean, imagining 7,000 people, that's a lot of onboarding day by day.
So that was really a challenge because we rely mostly on the classroom trainings, and also we face the shortages of the expert trainers because the pupils are coming frequently and we do not have the expert trainers. And also the modules and the training material is not standardized across geographies. So the Coursebox have helped us standardize the training material, and we can deliver the same quality of training across geographies. That is one of the plus points. And also we have contacted all the subject matter experts, so they have designed a very good course modules. So we can implement those course modules across geographies. That is the plus.
At what point did you realize you needed a different approach, something like an LMS where employees could learn at their own pace?
As Shafik sir mentioned already that most of the time we face problems like giving offline trainings to the people because of the geography and locations. So most of the people are not getting the benefits of the classroom trainings. So that's why we are thinking for very long that we need to create something like this or use tool kind of this. So luckily we found the Coursebox and we used it. And after that, as sir mentioned also that the trainings got very smoother, and we are very it is very useful for us. Like we just create a course with the help of the experts, and just HR will assign the course to the new joinees or the person who is need the training. So basically it is a helpful solution for us.
From the moment you found Coursebox and started using, how long did it take approximately to develop these courses and onboarding trainings, and you can actually start using Coursebox?
So first I have researched all the things, I have read all the documents and all the videos, and Travis helped me with the YouTube videos, and we have multiple personal sessions with the Travis for the knowledge of the Coursebox, and it took around 2 to 3 months. We have to rectify all the things and how can we use the LMS and what are the restriction and what benefits we can get from the LMS. So it mostly around 2 3 months it took us to get on the board.
Because you had to basically teach all your experts on how to use it.
We took training all the experts also, how to create course and how to develop the course that it can be helpful or the easy to understand for layman. So we took around 30 to 40 meetings before taking the enterprise version in our team, in our organization, and by using the Coursebox.
How many courses do you have currently on Coursebox?
We have around 40 different courses. It is domain knowledge we have product and solutions knowledge, on safety practices, on various standards, and of course on the soft skills. So we have covered various domains, and also some courses are on how to use the tools and systems in the organization. So that is means covering a wide spectrum. So we are allocating to different areas, different courses.
The knowledge in your industry is very technical. I probably would understand like 5% of it. So how does Coursebox help turn that complex expertise into structured training?
So that is one of the area our experts have written down the modules in a simple to understand way in a modular fashion, and each topic is followed by a quiz or assignment. So that way we can test the knowledge of the trainees, that how they are progressing. And that way we can make sure that, yes, they understood the concept. And some of the topics where it is difficult and we got feedback from the trainees that they have difficulty in understanding. So we have rewritten those modules to make them more friendly to the trainees.
What other kind of feedbacks did you or do you still get when learners go through their onboarding trainings or soft skill sessions?
The most common feedback is that it eases the process of the learning. As I mentioned, the offline training is very not restricted to limited people. So the first and the most important point is that it eases all the process of training, like anyone can access from anywhere.
That is the big advantage, that if the people are busy somewhere in the daytime, they can take the courses in the evening or whenever they have the available time.
What problems does Coursebox actually solve for your organization?
One of the problem was that means how to start writing the course. So that way, if you have different materials available in PowerPoint or Word or Excel. So that is the good thing about Coursebox, that it can take all the materials and it can create a course whole structure very fast. So that time is saved, course creation time. And second thing is course allocation and monitoring is made easy using Coursebox.
Being a global organization with employees across multiple locations, what advice would you give to other companies trying to manage onboarding and internal training at scale?
I think they can also learn from our experience, like we have the centralized learning across the organizations using Coursebox, where we took the expertise across organization and developed the courses, and the same courses can be utilized for the different geographies. So that is the plus point of having a centralized repository of trainings, LMS kind of thing. So that helps, and also it will help connecting the experts in different areas of organization to the trainees in different geographies. So they came to know that this particular subject, this is the expert guy. If they want to know something more, they can contact him.
If another organization asks why you choose Coursebox, what would you tell them?
We would tell that we have tried the LMS and we have found it really easy, because to be very honest, we have already also tried 2-3 other course LMSs. So we found this one is better, and better integration, better process, and better course content creations. So that's why we choose LMS.
If anyone wanted to join your company, where would they find you?
They will find us in our headquarters, Udaipur, Pratap Nagar office. So we are on LinkedIn, we are on Instagram, we are on Facebook.